The Alliance of Moms' mission is to grow a community of LA-based moms who believe our role as parents goes beyond our own children and who specifically want to help kids in foster care. Our goal is to raise awareness and funds for the Alliance for Children's Rights and to host these very practical events that help and provide benefits and services to the clients of the Alliance for Children's Rights. And this is so important because 50% of kids in foster care have developmental delays or learning disabilities, and half of the youth that age out of foster care end up homeless or incarcerated. They just never got a fair start. We also feel passionately about modeling a life that includes philanthropy for our own kids, and we hope as they grow up and go out into the world, they will really care about people too. Mother Teresa, who is the ultimate mother, sort of said this best when she said, "The problem with our world is that we draw the circle of our family too small." So the Alliance of Moms is trying to expand that circle and offer love and support to kids in LA's foster community.
I was a teen mom in foster care, and I went through the probation system. So growing up, I never thought that I would go to college. I never even had an aspiration to go to college. But now I have my bachelor's degree in psychology, my master's degree in social work. I'm raising two wonderful children who are happy and healthy. And with the help from the Alliance for Children's Rights, I was able to create a lifelong support system for myself so that even now in my career, I know that I'm going to continue to grow and mature and be excellent in everything that I create. All the new dreams I create for myself, I know that I'm going to achieve them. Thank you, the Alliance for Children's Rights.
I'm a board member of the Alliance for Children's Rights, but prior to that, I was a volunteer for the Alliance when I was pregnant with my son. As I worked in the offices of the Alliance for Children's Rights, I really got to see firsthand the breadth of the work that was happening there. And it happens for very, very young children and babies. It happens for children who are aging out of foster care. You have assistance with legalizing adoptions. You have legislative work happening so that there's policy change that affects children statewide and forever. And it just made me want to do more. Beyond being on the board, beyond fundraising, how can we get more involved? So the Alliance of Moms was really born out of that desire. Here in Los Angeles, 28,000 children are in foster care right now. 40% of the kids in California's foster care system are here in Los Angeles, in our backyard. And this community of folks in LA is the perfect community to be getting their stories out into the world because we are a city of storytellers. I have many moments where I sit there and I listen to the conversations that are happening, and I'm just very thankful that we have this community of moms. It's really, really special. One of our greatest hopes as the Alliance of Moms is that we can be there and help support some of these young moms and dads to become the Jessica Chandler stories and the Janelle stories, because these very young women had babies when they were teens and they've gone on to college, and Jessica's gotten her master's in social work, and she'll go back and serve the very community she came from.
LA has more children in foster care than anywhere in the country. The children have been through unthinkable neglect, abuse, and abandonment. So what we want for these children is what we want for our own kids. To be able to go to the same school every day, to see a doctor when they're sick, to feel safe and protected. The Alliance for Children's Rights protects the rights of children to have their fundamental needs met. One of the horrifying statistics is how many of our children in foster care wind up just repeating the cycle and having children when they're still teens themselves. They are lost, they're on their own, and they don't have the skills to know how to be better parents than they were parented themselves. So we started a pregnant and parenting teen program to make sure that they knew what resources were out there. The Alliance of Moms is just an amazing group. They're moms, and our kids are kids that haven't had the greatest moms or dads or families, and this is a group that is lifting us up so that we can be there for the kids who need us, so that we can say, I've got you, and I'll keep hanging on as long as you need us.
Raising Baby is a fun, educational health and wellness day for pregnant and parenting foster youth. You know, as parents, as moms, we need so much support. And these girls need a lot more support. So we wanted to provide a day where they can come and learn all the things that we've been lucky enough to learn. We wanted to provide them with some of the tools that we've been given as moms, you know, by some of the teachers that we've learned from. You know, I'm a daughter of a teenage mother she got pregnant with me when she was 17, and so I kind of know firsthand and have experienced firsthand the challenges that come with being a single mom and being a child of a single mom. And I'm excited to be able to work with these girls and, you know, let them know that they have the power to just make choices that can change their kids' lives. 75% of young girls in foster care will be pregnant by the time they're 21. And, you know, chances are their kids are going to end up in foster care as well. So if we can do what we can to kind of break that intergenerational cycle of poverty and neglect and abuse, you know, if one girl walks in here today and learns to talk to her baby, and one girl is able to change her child's future, then we've done what we came to do. We tried to create a curriculum that would really just cover a lot of bases, a lot of fundamental bases for these girls, how to play with their children, how to take care of them, how to feed them, how to keep them safe. All of these things can make a huge difference. You know, these girls don't have to be here. No one was forced to come. They all heard about the day, they heard what they were going to learn, and they said, yes, I want to be here. And that shows us already the parents that they want to be. You know, we wanted to create a fun environment for them to come and learn these things. Not a traditional academic environment, but a place where they can bring their kids, listen to some music, play with their kids, have some fun, and want to come back so that they can build on the things that they learn here today.
It's one of the most successful events I've ever seen at the Alliance. The turnout is incredible, but more important, sitting in these workshops, these teens were engaged, which is very hard to do. And the Alliance for Moms has done an incredible job. And I think part of that motivation is that these are women who really, truly want for all kids what they want for their own kids. And they believe that there should be no throwaway kids. And they're actually putting that belief into action. And I think the Alliance for Moms is an incredible example of what we can all do together and how it really does take a village to make a difference.
First things first.
In May, which is Foster Care Awareness Month, we host an event called the Giant Playdate, which is essentially where we get all of our mom friends and their kids to come and enjoy just a fun day full of activities, as well as bid on some really incredible prizes, all to raise money for the Alliance for Children's Rights. We, of course, couldn't do any of this without our amazing donors, some of which are the Heirloom LA, Honest Company, Ergo, Skip Hop, A-Kid, the Wheat Group, Annie's, Aiden and Anae, just to name a few. Some of these products are very necessary for raising baby and for raising the next generation of babies. Diapers, healthy snacks, baby carriers.
Currently, I am still a part of the foster care system, and I attend Cerritos College as a full-time student, and I work part-time on campus. I hope to transfer to Cal State Fullerton to earn a BA degree in Human Services, and afterwards I plan to pursue my master's degree, and I hope to transfer to USC. My dreams and hope for a Christian is that I'm able to be the best parent that I can possible for my son, and that I'm able to raise a productive child and not have him go through what I went through, and just be there for him and not neglect his needs. Thank you very much for putting this event together. It is truly a blessing, and I'm just very grateful to be here and just be able to speak and just be able to connect with other parents that are in the system and that are struggling. Thank you.
The Alliance of Moms' mission at this point is to grow so that we can host more events. And we've all been inspired by the poet Edwin Arlington Robinson. And he said, there are two kinds of gratitude, the sudden kind we feel for what we receive and the larger kind we feel for what we give.
And that idea really resonated with us, and we recognize that there are so many other moms out there that have so much to give, and we really want to invite them to come and join us. They can give by volunteering at our Raising Baby events, getting donations for our Giant Playdate. They can also join us at our monthly Moms Nights Out events, which are a lot of fun and a way that we can kind of share what we're doing. Moms can join us by making a $250 donation to the Alliance for Children's Rights. That's a yearly commitment that we ask that all of our members make. And then by joining us, you're also committing to either volunteering at our Raising Baby events or by volunteering for our Giant Playdate, which is our big fundraiser in the spring. The Alliance of Moms is a community. We're a group of volunteers, and we need more volunteers, and that's what makes this so special. It's not about just coming and writing big checks or attending big galas. This is really a hands-on movement of moms wanting to volunteer our time to make a difference for these kids in LA's foster care. You can join the Alliance of Moms, and you can truly make a difference in the lives of LA's foster kids.